Yo, Hoppers, it's Native Hops here, and today I'm going to be telling you about yesterday actually. Yesterday I was going into work, I was looking for a parking spot, and the parking lot is kind of like a ice layer, and then it's kind of like a thin layer of snow. So then you can't really see the ice unless you're really like, you can see some parts of it, but you really got to be looking for it. So today, I mean not today, I'm uploading the video today. Jeez, what's going on, Native? So anyways, I was going into this parking spot and I'm braking, okay? And I'm trying to get in this really spot, like tiny spot. There's a car on one side of the spot and then there's another car, and I'm really bad at parking and when it comes to that situation. And so I start braking, and I was like, "Oh snap, I'm not going to make it." So I start braking, for the fifth time I said. And I was like, okay, reverse. I put it in reverse, back up. I'm looking stupid as hell as I'm doing all this because this happened about like 3, 4 times I had to do this. So probably about the fifth time I was trying to pull in, I step on the gas, boom, I start slide, I start going, and then I brake because I knew I wasn't gonna make it this time for sure. And then all of a sudden I start sliding, and oh my goodness, man, I was probably about like half a foot away from this car. If I would have slid a little longer, I would have been in some deep shit. I don't have that good insurance where they'll cover it. I got the, like, if my car gets stolen, there's I don't get anything for it. It's stolen. I have like the lowest coverage for insurance right now, and so yeah, it would have been a really bad situation to crash into somebody else's vehicle like that. And so I was like all scared and all this, and then I could see like other workers watching me. There's workers sitting in their cars. There was another worker um at the other parking lot. It's just right across. Like, we have a main way where we can drive right up to the building and drop people off or pick something up or whatever. And then there's another parking lot, and I just felt so dumb trying to park. Like, I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna reverse into another spot. So I literally had to like do a full on like 180. Like, I was kind of like halfway in the spot, but I couldn't get straight enough because otherwise I would have like sideswiped a vehicle or whatever. So then I just put it in reverse and just went floored it and just floored it in another spot. And I was just like, man, I got so lucky today that I didn't, because otherwise I would have I would have been in some deep shit. I would have had to pay a bunch of money for that vehicle, even though the vehicle kind of looked trash. Like, it literally looked like they put silly putty all over it to fix it up. It looks like it's already been in a crash, but I didn't want to put any more damage to that. That would have been horrible of me. And I've already done this. Like, when I went to school, I went to go pull in a parking spot in the same exact situation, and I sideswiped somebody, and luckily it didn't dent it. It just left some white paint on there. So then I just literally I went into another parking spot and I went over to the car and I kind of wiped it off as best as I could, and then I went on with my day. I kind of felt guilty with the whole thing like that, but I'm not trying to get a insurance claim or whatever it is that happens when stuff like that happens. So yeah, there's no, I'm not, that it was just some paint on there. It didn't damage it. It didn't scratch it. It was just some paint pulled in real quick, and I literally hit it for like maybe even a second or two, and I just pulled away, went into another completely different parking spot, and just went on with my day. I Yeah, I was totally scared when that actually happened because there could have been people watching me. The person could have been in their vehicle, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then there's a fight. I'm not trying to fight anybody. I'm over them type of days. Where you're always trying to fight somebody. So yeah, that's kind of my story. I plan on starting a series where I become a teacher of like words that have second meanings to them. Where it has an innocent meaning, but then it has a dirty meaning. So you can call me Mr. Hops. I can be your substitute teacher. And that's it for my video. Tomorrow I'll be trying to upload. And have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Native Hops is out of here.